Hey, so I think you should look at your chart from a whole sign perspective because in whole sign houses, the first house starts at 0 degrees of whatever sign that is. So for you, for example, let's say your rising sign is 24 degrees of Sagittarius. If you were to look at your chart at a whole sign perspective, your rising sign would start at 0 degrees Sag, and all those other planets that are between 0 degrees and 24 degrees would still all be in the first house. That's why I prefer to use whole sign houses because truthfully, it does not make sense to me that you can have multiple sign. You can have the same sign in multiple houses like that. I don't know. I don't like it. But to make a long story short, yes, the planets can also affect your first house. Because they're in the same sign, so that energy is signified in both of those areas. But again, I would just recommend looking at your chart from a whole sign perspective, period, because you would not have any confusion. Everything that Sag would be in the same house. You would have your rising in Sag, but you would also have that first house stellium be in Sag. And then, yes, of course, since it's in that first house, in that if you were to switch the systems, it would be it would affect that first house. Even though, again, even in Placidus, I would say that those planets, yes, still affect your first house, but I think you should just use whole sign houses personally.